Thorsten, how do you then see the future of customer communications of CCM, and how is Compart positioning itself to bring that capability to the marketplace?
As Compart, we started to invest in AI and LLM-based technologies almost 3.5 years ago, and some of the functionality is already available in the product today. So we have introduced assistive technology in order to help with template migrations. We allow to generate templates based on human language, natural language, just by prompting. We can do the automatic tagging of PDF documents so they become accessible. So a lot of work has been done on our side, but we are now entering the next phase. And last year we started to introduce the concept of business flows in to the product of Docbridge Communication Suite, and that's kind of the foundation for agentic AI in our product. And I see actually two main scenarios that we will launch in 2026, right? The first scenario is what you can probably describe as this concept of pull the context, orchestrate the workflow, communicate. And the customer interaction management solution, Docbridge Communication Suite, becoming the conveyor belt between different systems that provide context so that we can communicate with customers, responding in an automated way to any form of communication that we can receive. So that can be email, that can even be printed communication that gets scanned, even voice or video down the road. And we have, when we understand customer intent, or it could also be company intent, so some kind of marketing campaign that you set up, or some kind of intent that a customer service agent has or a salesperson has to interact with their customers. So when we know this intent, we can organize the context by tapping into all sorts of systems that you have in your enterprise, CRM, ERP, service desk systems, and so on and so forth, and then either propose a communication and bring the human back in the loop in order to review and approve the communication before it goes out, or we fully automate this. Regulations allow this, and we don't even need a human in the loop anymore. So that's let's say the very broad scenario where, and I think this actually could be really good news, not just for Compart, but for our industry as a whole, because it has the potential to move CCM up the food chain quite a bit, right? Because traditionally CCM, when you look at the communication flow, it starts with the data. The data sits with a CRM system, whatever, and then you have this linear flow. And at some point, the CCM system comes into play, and it kind of generates the communication and takes care of its distribution, right? And staying with this conveyor belt concept, the conveyor belt is much more the central piece of your IT ecosystem. So it could give us an opportunity to be part of the broader conversations with enterprise IT. The other scenario that I see is that we expose our capabilities to other agents. So we have capabilities for, creating communication, converting communication or converting documents, analyzing them, quality assuring them, and so on and so forth. And that's valuable in many scenarios. And I think what we have to do is expose these capabilities so that other agents have a standard way of telling us, for instance, create this communication using our well-governed templates and workflows, and send it out to the recipient. We expose to the CRM system where we become part of the context and where we can do very specific tasks in such a scenario. So in short, either we expose our capabilities so that other agents can use them, or we use other agents or entry points to obtain context and take control of the entire communication chain. Right?
I agree. And traditionally, we think about customer communication, as you described, it was function that happened in the basement of the building. It was, we got some data, we got to send out some statements, please deliver them, right? Now, CCM functionality, as it traditionally said, is now moving into a different place in the enterprise. It's taking on, I believe, a more valuable role in context, in customer experience. And in some ways, not only are other systems able to tap into that for delivering communications, but I believe the CCM platform itself is going to be able to deliver data back to the enterprise in a way that is going to increase its value. So I think we're seeing now customer communications move from this just required obligation to all of a sudden now it is seen as a core function in the enterprise that is truly driving customer experience.